What in the world?
Hello champions, we got a brand new character to preview. It is the Gobbledy Gooker Feathered Fellow. He is a trickster from New Gen. Now for those of you that are probably young and have no idea what the Gobbledy Gooker is, it's a gimmick that's been in WWE for quite a while actually. It was obviously a gag gimmick, but that kind of caught on with fans. Started in 1990, and I believe the last time we saw the Gooker on TV was in 2009 when Maryse wore the suit, because a lot of people ended up wearing the suit, like Boogeyman wore the suit, and it's been a recurring gimmick around Thanksgiving for about those 20 years, from 1990 to 2009, and who knows when we're going to see it again. So we're going to have a look at it. A lot of people have been asking for that character over the years. So I know a lot are going to be, what the hell's that turkey? Well, it's a pretty popular gimmick, really. So coachability at 12,000 is pretty decent. It is any color moves deal 25% more damage. So those characters that rely really on the damage of moves, that's a pretty good coach to have there. He has links with New Gen, and he does have a gear, which is all color moves start with 4 more move points, which is a pretty damn good gear. We're going to have a look at the gear. It's all gold. Well, let's look. We do have here the story of the Gooker. So, in autumn of 1990, World Wrestling Entertainment literally laid an egg. In the weeks leading up to that year's Survivor Series, a giant shell began appearing at WWE events and all across the country, and its content were a complete mystery to everyone in the WWE universe. At Survivor Series on November 22nd, the egg finally cracked, with the trustworthy Mean Gene Okerlund standing by. The shell broke up, and one of the most disappointing persona in WWE history made its first appearance. Known as the Gobbledy Gooker, this 6-foot turkey was greeted by a chorus of boos from the disappointed crowd of 16,000 fans in the Hartford Civic Center. So again, this is basically a joke gimmick. But yeah, it's been WWE canon for a while. So we're going to have a look at the gear. It's basically the exact same thing, but all gold. Kind of like the Hall of Fame ones, except this one is gold instead of being bronze. Just for the purpose of showing him, we're going to keep the normal look, but we will have the gear bonus regardless if we wear it or not. So the first moveset we're going to have a look at, there's a few of them. Again, he's going to be 5-star bronze. I don't have the Gooker. They only sent it to me for doing this preview. I don't get to keep him. So the first moveset is going to be blue, purple 2. It is the Cranberry Punch, 5 MP blue move, deal 42.6k damage, and choose a 2x2 area to swap into countdown gems that will make 9 random gems into blue gems when activated. And they repeat when activated for some reason. And those are 5 turns, I believe, which is not specified. Stuffing Buster, 6 MP blue move, deal 45.3k damage and increase your blue gem damage by 30% for 2 turns. The Dark Meat, DDT, 1 MP purple move, deals 16.2k damage and decrease your countdown gem timer by 3. And the trainers we're going to be using for that is Macho Man and Edge, both Acro, because they both give 35% more damage to blues. If you don't have the gear, I'd recommend switching either of them with Lawler instead to have that blue start earlier. Also, you could use RVD. He does have the same bonus as them, but RVD is one of my lowest talent character. I've never leveled them, so. Coaches, I'm using Sting Hall of Fame because he does do 5% extra blue damage. And I'm using also Rhea Ripley because she has a 20% increased chance to put blues on the board, which when we unleash all of them is going to be rather helpful. Also, you could use someone like NW Hogan, for example, but I kind of like Rhea Ripley more for this. So let's have a look. We're gonna go versus Bruno Sammartino. The reason for that, we're going again with a class advantage versus him. Again, is because he has straps and medals, which I don't. And that gives him 48 to 43% gem damage, gem defense on all the damage I'm going to be doing. So the fact that going with class advantage is going to counter that, because I do get 15% more damage from my feud bonus, and the class advantage is going to give me 25% extra. So I'm gonna do 40% extra, and he's going to soak 43% out of it. So it evens out. Other than that, we do have 15% more health. All color moves start with 4 more move points. That's the gear bonus that I get. 10% less damage from all color move. 20% more health. All moves start with 3. And matching +2. The rest is all the trainers. And on his end, well, it's all those gems mitigation and everything that I don't have. So should have even out. So let's try this out. Oh, and he gets out of the egg. Perfect. Alright, so we're gonna start by making an area. Let's make it here. We're gonna increase our blue damage. Gonna drop the amount of turns. That's weird to see. And we'll regen the blue. Gonna make another area. Right now the blue does 10.6. $13.1 now. We're gonna drop the countdown gem, which is gonna make those 4 go boom. I got rid of most of the new ones. Also did 428,000 damage, or 432. Wow, he's still gonna get out of that? Wow. That was a hell of a cascade that he got. It's very rare that you're gonna have people getting out of 400 plus K damage right away. Jesus! This is the Cascade Master. Alright, we're out. Oh, we're not gonna have a turn because those went out. But they did enough damage. Okay, this worked really well. We just had an issue that he had some major cascades right there, but that didn't end. That didn't change the end of this. This worked really well. I'm kind of surprised. Like, I expected this to be like a joke character that would be like kind of shitty, but doesn't look like that. He looks pretty good so far. All right, let's have a look at something else. Alright, second moveset for the Gooker. We're gonna use the gear, the gold gear for this one, just so that we see it in action. The moveset is gonna be the purple one along with both blacks. It is a Flying Turkey leg drop, 10 MP purple move, finisher, deals 63.7k damage and swap a 4x2 area into black gems. The Gravy Train, 4 MP black move, deal 36.9k damage and modify a 2x2 random area into trap gems. If broken by your opponent, decrease the damage of all your opponent's gem by 30% for 2 total turns. If broken by you, make 2 random gems into wildcard gems. The Farm 2 table is an 8 MP black move, deal 50.7k damage and choose a 2x3 area to swap into purple gems. Now the trainers for that, I'm going to be using Slick Rick because we're going to be making a big zone of purple, a big zone of black, and if we get those wild card out, we're going to be doing a big mess. So this is going to be basically where I could go with purple like I did with Seth Rollins right there. Could go with black, although it's not my primary color, so I'd rather have more purple. And Slick, well, he's going to help when it goes all over the board with the wild cards, so that's why I went with him. If you did not have the gear and you did not have the perks, I'd recommend going with Bray Wyatt instead of Tough right there, just because you could get those black move going. But since I do have both for this, well, it's just better off to use that because there's no point having Bray there. Coaches, I went with Hall of Fame Eddie just to have that extra 5% damage on purples. Not really needed. Use Andrade to start with more purple since I'll get going with that area right away. So I went for that. Could also use Big Show and WO to have more blacks also on the start. I was a bit afraid. I never used two of them together, so I don't know if they would kind of override each other. So I just went safe with Eddie right there. All right, let's do this. Again, we're going to go with Bruno. Oh, this one has a golden egg as well when you start. Alright, so we're gonna put our zone right here. Actually, we don't pick where it goes. Now we're gonna swap the gems. Obviously gonna pick him. I didn't do nearly as much as I thought it would. Okay, finisher will give us our black back. Again, didn't do that much. Oh. At least he didn't have a submission. Alright, let's get out of that. I don't want to break those, but looks like we will anyway. Okay. Let's make our purples. Obviously gonna put them on top of the traps. That did better. Damn. He's pretty good at kicking out. We do have the finisher ready, although we're gonna do more damage if we use this. This again works really well. I don't like it nearly as much as the one we checked before that. Alright, so let's have a look at something else now. Alright, third and final spec for the Gooker. It's gonna be purple 1, purple 3, and black 2. It's the Flying Turkey Light Drop 10 MP purple move. Finisher deals 63.7k damage and swap a 4x2 area into black gems. The Potato Masher 1 MP purple move steal up to 48.2k damage, 48.2k health. And the Farm to Table 8 MP black move deals 50.5k damage and choose a 2x3 area to swap into purple gems. Pretty much the same as the spec we just saw, except instead of having a trap area, we're going to have a steal health move that we can do every turn. The trainers for that are going to be aimed toward that health steal. So we're going to have here the Rock Zombie, which steals 75% more. We're going to have also Roman Shield, which steals 50%. We're going to have a Zombie Battler, which steals another 10%. And unfortunately, I don't have a Zombie Daniel Bryan, but Zombie Daniel Bryan would add another 31% steal. I don't have him, so I'm going to stick with Eddie. Don't really need Hogan or anything in there, because, I mean, the black is going to generate the amount you need to get the purple, and the purple is going to get you the amount you need to get the black. So they're pretty much both going to recycle each other. So, all right, let's do this. We'll see if this is better than the second one. So far, my favorite's been the first spec. I like that entrance. Alright, so we're gonna start that by stealing health. Obviously, I don't need the health, but it's gonna take it away from him. Plus, we may not have our turn end after this, so who knows. Most likely gonna end though. Figured it would. Got both blues ready. We'll get the little health that we lost. Obviously we're gonna take much more damage next turn than we're gonna steal. Let's get our black back. Pretty decent placement. He ended up soaking most of it. Now we're gonna hurt. Okay, let's get out of that. That's a lot to get out of. I need to do 52. That ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it either. This will. You got lucky. Almost didn't get out of that. Alright. Some health. I'm gonna put it here and hope that it doesn't end my turn. Perfect. Because this way I can get more health. And end this. That's why I went for low damage. I just wanted a 6 match. And we're done. This worked kind of good, but again, it's not the first spec. The first spec was really powerful. So I really like the first one better, but all those three, they definitely work and like mesh well with each other. Alright, so that is it for the Gooker. Again, I expected this to be like a joke character that would be pretty bad, or at least average something, but turns out he's pretty damn good. First spec was really powerful. The other two, they really work as well, but not as powerful as the first one, I think. So yeah, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. If you're not already a sub, make sure to do so to be kept aware when I post new stuff. Have any questions, ask them, and if you like the video, leave a like and share. See you guys. Ciao.